United Nations climate chief is warning climate change is being exacerbated by a divisive and tense geopolitical environment. Ahead of COP27 taking place this week in Egypt, experts say climate change is the world's greatest threat. Some fear that this summit will not bring about the changes needed.
Sharm el-Sheikh, on the southern tip of the Sinai Peninsula in Egypt. Residents here are used to hosting tourists, but in a few days' time, this city will welcome leaders from all over the world for the COP27 United Nations Climate Summit. Simon Stiell is the new UN climate chief, and he knows he's facing problems on several fronts. We've got a war, an energy crisis, inflation, a number of countries burning or considering burning more coal to keep the lights on this winter. Is climate change slipping down the agenda?
If there is one defining crisis of our time, it is climate. All of the other things, interest rates, cost of living, even wars come to an end. But climate change just marches on. I don't think there's ever been a geopolitical environment as tense and as divisive as we have now as we enter this COP. Yes, the world is distracted. Sharm el-Sheikh gives us an opportunity to refocus.
It is a stark warning and a call to action. There are many fault lines to bridge here over the next few weeks. More than 40,000 people representing nearly 200 different countries are coming here to Sharm el-Sheikh. And while it might be under the UN banner, they all have competing priorities and motivations. And a lot of it boils down to just one issue: money. And as they make final preparations at the summit venue, it's become particularly about the gap between rich nations who caused the climate crisis and poor ones who are the most vulnerable to it. Outside the conference centre, protesters gathered to speak up on just that. Closely policed, but determined to be heard.
We are talking about the climate changes that drains the environment in Africa mostly, where the animals are dying. So it's devastating and we need to speak up about it.
Climate change will affect our food, our water, our life, our climate. It's so dangerous and so matter for everyone and everything in this planet.
As world leaders prepare to travel to COP27, there is much to do and much to overcome.